Well, good morning everyone. This is Linda with Linda Soup Plants for You. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have some good news and some bad news. And well, I guess it depends on how you look at it really. But, and I just saw something else. I purchased these plants 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks and 2 days, 16 days ago. And excuse me a moment here, I just saw something else I just want to check on. I thought I was okay in this plant, but now I'm not so sure. Ugh. I'll have to look in a brighter light. When I purchased these plants, I put them in bags, as I said I would after my horrible nightmare with thrips. And I said that from now on, when I purchase a plant, I'm going to do what I used to do years ago and put them in quarantine for 2 weeks, which means putting them in a plastic bag. And hopefully, if there's anything in there, it will hatch. Now, I've been researching a lot on those fungus, on the thrips problem, and I found out that while the average gestation period for thrips is about 14 days, some species of thrips can take up to 40 days, which, that was really disheartening to hear that. But I'm going to go with my 14-day, and today is actually the 16th day, so I went a little extra, and I'm glad I did, because I looked at this on Saturday or Sunday, and today's Tuesday, and I didn't see any signs of anything. Well, today I was going to do my unveiling, take them out of quarantine, and lo and behold, I saw a dead fungus gnat on the bag, on the inside, and as I was moving it around, I saw another one, and it's flying around in there, desperately trying to get out. So I am not going to open these in my house. I'm going to take them outside. I'm going to repot them outside and spray them down with my Captain Jacks, and I'm going to put the granules in the soil again. I wish I could show you this. By the time I get it in front of the camera, it'll probably be in a different spot, but right here there is a bug crawling. I know you can't, I'm sure you can't see that. I'll try and hold it up to the camera. I don't know if you can see that. It's moving around in there. If you can't see it, then please just take my word for it. This is the bag that I found. One dead one and one live one is still going on in there. So, yeah, these are not coming in my house until they're way for sure everything is treated, and I know for sure there's nothing going on. And that's the sad news. The good news, what I thought was good news, is I've been checking these plants periodically, and I have not seen any activity going on in this bag. However, I'm really leery now because of the fact that there was some in that one. It only takes one, folks. Fungus gnats, I believe it's 300 eggs they lay at a time. So if you have one fungus gnat, that's one too many, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, look, that looks like a mosquito in there. Is that alive? I can't tell. Yeah, it's alive. There's a live mosquito in this bag, too. So there must have been mosquito eggs in there. I don't know. Oh, this is frustrating, isn't it? But you know, I've seen so many videos on people that are suffering, or I should say struggling with bug problems. And yeah, once again, I have to tell you, years ago we didn't have these issues. So I don't know what's changed. I don't know if it's because we're importing so much more than we were, and we don't have the natural predators. Maybe it's just the sheer volume of the, you know, that the growers have to maintain to keep up the demand. I don't know. But either way, it's a sad fact of being a plant owner. Let's just put it that way. For those of you that are still in the working world and trying to maintain, you know, huge amounts of plants, I don't know how you can even manage. I don't know how you do it. I happen to be home every day, not by choice, but so I know I have more time than the average working person, and I have a hard time keeping up. So, in fact, when I hit the peak of my real estate, I had to get rid of a lot of my plants because I didn't have time to take care of them and to do my job well. So I gave them away to family members and what have you, and that was years ago. But since then, I've started, you know, I've started collecting again, and it brings me so much pleasure and joy to my life. So I'm going to continue to do that, and in the meantime, I'm going to come up with a way to stop this madness of these bugs, because it's very frustrating, and especially for those of us that have a huge amount of plant babies. I am going to, just to be on the safe side, take both of these out. I'm not going to open them today. I can tell you I have a Philodendron Birkins in here. I have a ZZ Raven, and in here I have two, the Honey Eye, and I believe they're both Honey Eye, Sansevieria, now known as Dracaena. The little ones that I picked up. And I knew something might be wrong because I saw a little damage on the leaves. They weren't in the best of shape, but they were cheap, and I didn't have these. So I decided to go ahead and get them, and figured even if there was a problem, I could resolve it. One of the things that I do want to talk about here now, because of all of this, is I am going to, instead of doing my unveiling, I am going to get back on my computer and go ahead and go forward with my plan, which is I am going to try the neem oil. And the reason for that is because bugs do get immune to chemicals. So, and especially thrips, they're known for that. So I want to make sure that I'm covering all bases here. And like I said, I haven't had a fungus gnat since last fall. I don't want to ever see one again. And so far, so good. So what I'm doing has been working up till this point, but knowing that at any point in time, these bugs can become immune to the chemicals that I'm using, which is the Bonide Houseplant Systemic Granules. I've been using that for several years. And the Captain Jack's Dead Bug, which I just started using when I got the thrips problem months ago. So I'm going to order some neem oil, and I'm going to try that. Now, I think I talked about that once before, and the neem oil, because it has oil in it, I was reluctant to do it, because years ago we were taught that you know, people used to buy the Plant Shine products and stuff with oil, and they were told to use, it's okay, it's safe to use olive oil and take a cotton swab or a paper towel if you want your leaves to shine. Well, then we were taught that no, don't do that, because it smothers the leaves and stops the photosynthesis, the oil in there. So I don't know what the correct answer is, but I am going to base my decision on my friend Suzette from Suzette's Gardens. She has got a huge, huge collection of plants. Her plants, from what I know, are growing profusely. They are healthy. She's not having any problems, issues that I know of. and she uses neem oil and has been for several years now. And it's not stunting the growth of her plants by any means. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plunge and give that a try. And hopefully it's not going to harm my plants. I don't think it will, because I'm looking at other people that use it and it seems to be okay for them. So I'm going to try it. And I'm going to continue to use my other methods every other time, so that whatever, if I have anything going on in the soil, it won't become immune to the product that I'm using. So, that being said, I'm so sad that I can't share this with you, but we're not going to open that up in here. And how sad is that? But the good news, I guess, is that I caught it. Had I not put that in the bag, I would not have known. Now, I'm pretty sure, I know that Suzette used to have a method where when she would get a plant, the first thing she did was take it out of its pot, take the old soil off, rinse off the roots, put it in new soil, and treat it with neem oil. So, and as far as I know, she's still doing that. So that is going to be my next method, and I will do that in addition to using the bag, just because I'm going to do overkill until I'm convinced that I'm okay not to use the bag. And like I said, in this case, I'm so happy that I did do that. I was going to open this up on Sunday, and something told me not to. And I got busy with something else, but I did not see those bugs in this bag on Sunday. So I don't know if they just hatched between then and now. I don't know, but I'm so glad that I found them when I did. So that's that. Sad but true. But at least we found them. So I hope you'll come back, and for my next video, I've got some repotting videos to do, and I know a few of you really love those, and I'm grateful for that, because I love to repot. I love to get my hands down in that soil, and it's very much a pleasure for me to do. So that'll be coming up shortly. Alright, well, that's it. I won't bore you with my plastic bags. Hope you all have a great day, and I will be back. Take care. Bye now.